This aircraft's primary mission is to perform search and rescue and security. In service since 1980 with the Coast Guard, the Dauphin helicopter's twin engines provide more than 1,200 shaft horsepower and is capable of an average speed of 140 knots. The helicopter is normally crewed with 4 people, 2 pilots and a flight mechanic, voice operator, and a rescue medical technician. The Dauphin is capable of flying in all weather conditions and has a working range of 100 miles for rescue operations offshore. Although normally stationed ashore, the HH-65 can land and take off from Coast Guard cutters and has deployed in support of military operations overseas. With more than 200 Dauphins in service, the Coast Guard provides search and rescue coverage throughout the continental United States, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and Alaska. As the Dauphin stabilizes, the helicopter in a hover to the left-hand side of our Airshow box. Being stabilized there on helicopter with the pilot and calls for the hoist the rescue The Coast Guard conducts training every day to remain proficient in their hoisting operations. The Coast Guard is known throughout the world as proficiency in hoisting operations. Manufactured by Aerospace, the rotor diameter of 39 feet, a length of 44 feet, and a height of 13 feet. The HH-65 Dauphin helicopter, what the Coast Guard called a pretty helicopter. I give a maximum gross weight of 9,200 pounds. It's powered by a pair of Lycoming LTS gas turbine engines. Carries 1,900 pounds of fuel on board as a thing. Max speed of 165 knots. Again, the cruise of 120 to 140 knot maximum cruise of the aircraft. I'm looking for a rescue swimmer to be standing in the rescue/swimmer to be standing in the door of the helicopter. I see somebody out there right now. He's ready to be lowered to the water where every swimmer's services are needed. Called a swimmer, the rescue swimmer is trained to deploy to cliffs, water terrain, the ice, and many other situations. Are highly trained in the condition to remain ready for the most extreme conditions. In addition, the swimmers are provide emergency medical care once the survivors on board the aircraft are headed to the safety of the hospital. Now on the ground, the rescue swimmer signals the aircraft with his head to pick up lighting off a flare or smoke grenade. Once the pilot in command calls or sees the ready for pickup signal, he will let the hoist operator recover the swimmer. They fly away, they'll fly back in the right-hand side over top our rescuer. Now, if you think all the Coast Guard does is go out and rescue swimmers, you're wrong. Back in 1996, as a result of Coast Guard search, air, and rescue efforts, 4,750 lives were saved. This equates to 13 lives saved every day of the year. 90,300 persons were either assisted on the average every year. Nearly every 6 minutes, a person in distress was aided. Nearly $2.3 billion in property was saved, and more than $3.5 million in property was protected. The Coast Guard interacted or assisted in over 9,080 migrants, confiscated 15 tons of marijuana, also confiscated 13.8 tons of cocaine, and conducted 40 drug seizure cases and conducted 13,100 fisheries law enforcement boardings. Our pilot is watching our rescue on the ground, or the rescuee on the ground. No, the swimmer's not going to swim back towards the helicopter. Dauphin helicopter also used by the Maryland State Police in a medevac situation. You always tell the sound of a Dauphin helicopter going with that whine. That is a tail rotor. It is a ducted fan on the backside of the helicopter. Gets a little whine. It's going not quite supersonic back up, but has a little squeal to it. You kind of hate to hear that sound back with a medevac helicopter because usually somebody's being hauled back to, was it Hopkins Hospital they take their medevac? University of Maryland. All right, with the hoist looking out the side window. While hoisting, the pilot in command is unable to see the swimmer below the aircraft and relies on the commands of the hoist operator to position the helicopter over the swimmer survivor for the recovery. All right, he got him in bed. They have a 600-pound limitation of what they can haul in that hoist. And they had to come up with that because the guy said, we had one guy one day in a boat who weighed about 650 pounds and the hoist would not pick him up. The flight mechanic and the pilot must use well-coordinated teamwork to position this 9,000-pound helicopter above the target and keep it within a 5-foot range. They'll lift to as high as much as 75 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today's search and rescue demonstration. The 35,000 men and women of the Coast Guard proudly serve you and your country. Always ready. Give a wave to the United States Coast Guard, Atlantic City, New Jersey, HH-65 Dauphin helicopter. The pretty one. Give them a wave, they're looking back. Coast Guard Station, New Jersey, the HH-65 Dauphin helicopter.